Hello?
Yes, Mr. Ayub, you are live on air, my friend. What do you want to say to us? I don't know if you were listening to the topic. Did you listen to the topic? We are live on air.
Yes, I just joined in.
All right. So what do you think about the Dajjal story?
What is the story?
Why the Muslim will think that Dajjal is Allah when he comes second time, when he comes at the end of the time?
No, Muslims don't think that.
Muslims don't think that? Who
Where you
said?
get that from?
Okay, I want you to listen.
No, look, listen.
Okay.
I will explain to you, yeah?
Okay, before you explain, let's make it clear for you. Okay, before you explain, because we don't want to waste our time and your time, my friend. So listen to this video. This is your brother. He is a sheikh, and he's explaining what will happen that people will think he's Allah. Why? Because simply this person, obviously, he will do a lot of things, and there's tons of videos on the internet. You can watch them, and even I can show you what your prophet said. So let us see what this person will say.
Dajjal will come and pretend and claim to be Allah, and he will command the heaven to rain, and it will rain, and he will give life to the dead, and he will do some extraordinary things.
Did you hear it? The Dajjal will come and he pretend to be Allah. What do you say?
Wait, it's I have delay.
You did not hear the sound of the person?
No, wait.
Okay, hold on.
I think I need to play on my phone.
Oh, no, it's okay. I will make it work for you. Hold on. I think because I'm using the microphone, I have to unblock my that will be a problem if I do that. Let us see. Okay, you know what? Forget about this guy. Let me show you what your prophet said. Did your prophet say that he's afraid that the Muslim will think he's Allah?
I don't think so, no.
All right.
No.
I will give you a hadith. You can open it on your side if you want. Or you can see it on my screen if you want. Just to be sure to mute Paltalk so we don't have double voice. This hadith here in front of me, and I will post it for you. You can read it in your Paltalk, and I will give you even the link. It says that...
But you need to show me Sahih, yeah?
Yeah, Sahih.
Don't show me...
Yeah, this is, I know Islam is full of weak things, right? I mean, you are saying...
No. You need to show me from Sahih only. If you don't show me Sahih, I don't want to see it, okay?
But this is weak, so what we would do now?
Yeah, if it's weak, then I don't want to see it.
So what weak mean? What weak mean? What do you mean by weak? What does that mean?
If scholars say it's weak, then I don't accept.
So what does that mean? When you say the scholars say weak, what does that mean?
If you show me hadith, you need to show me authentic.
I understand. What weak mean?
If you don't show me authentic, then I don't accept.
But what weak mean? Does it mean like fabricated?
Yeah.
So you Muslims, you write in your books lies about your prophet?
No, who say that? No one say that.
You just said it's fabricated.
No, I say if it's not authentic, then it's fabricated.
Okay, so who is the one who wrote this fabricated story in your book then? Isn't it you Muslims? Who is Al-Bukhari? Who is Muslim? Who is Ibn Majah?
They are scholars.
Huh? Okay, so why they are writing those stories? You just said it's fabricated. Why you Muslim, you write fabricated story about your prophet?
No, but I say to you, if they rate the hadith.
But if it's fabricated, why they are writing in their book a fabricated story? They should say this is garbage. We throw it away. We will write what is what the point.
Who say that?
Okay, listen.
Who say that?
Okay, no problem. Listen. Well, listen. No, listen. This is a Sahih hadith. The hadith I just mentioned to you is Sahih. So let us stop playing the game of weak. I wanted to show the people anything we show the Muslim right away, they say it's weak. Anything is they don't like, they call it weak. They don't even know what the hadith is about. Maybe they never even heard of it. Anything they don't like, they say weak, just to throw it away. Okay, so now listen. So listen. This is Sahih. So what we will do now? You're a prophet saying, I am afraid that you are going to be confused and think that the Dajjal is Allah. I say to you that the Dajjal is as the following. He described him that he is short, he is fat, he is huh?
Show me the hadith.
I give it to you.
scroll down.
I give it to you in Paltalk. I give it to you in Paltalk. You can read it there too.
Wait, I need to see the hadith. Okay, the Prophet ﷺ said, I have told you so much about it. Well, yeah, this is a description of the Dajjal. What's the problem with that?
Exactly. But Muhammad saying the difference between him and Allah is just one eye.
Yeah, no, you don't understand. See, the what we think is that when the Antichrist come back, that the Jews and the Christians, especially the Jews, because they believe in the Antichrist, so they believe that it's God. Do you get what I'm saying?
But no, my friend, Muhammad is speaking to the believers, not to the Jews, not to the Christian, and the Jews don't believe in the Antichrist.
No,
the Jews,
you don't understand.
no, I understand. Read the hadith carefully. Muhammad is speaking to the Jews or the Christians or to the Muslims. He's speaking to the Muslims. So he said to them, I have told you so much about the Dajjal, the false Messiah, and I'm afraid you might not understand that the Antichrist is short, hen-toed, woolly-haired, one-eyed, and eye-sightless, and neither protruding nor deep-seated. If you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So what he's afraid of, that the Muslims are confused because Allah and the false Messiah, they look exactly the same. So Muhammad now is giving you...
No, it doesn't say that.
What,
it doesn't say that.
Well, what do you mean? It's in front of you. Okay, what the difference between the false Messiah and Allah? My friend, the Messiah is a human, correct? The false Messiah is a human.
Yeah, yeah.
The real Messiah, the real Messiah, according to Islam, he is just a human. He is not God, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
True. Yeah.
So the false Messiah is claiming to be the Messiah. So why Muhammad, he's worried about you Muslim thinking that Allah is the false Messiah? Well, he's a man.
Because you don't understand. Look, listen. I will explain.
Explain.
When
Okay.
the false Messiah comes back, look. When the false Messiah comes back, he will deceive people, and he will do miracles, and people will believe he is God, because you believe.
But this is not
a man is God.
But this is not my question. It's not, you see, the Muslims are the one to believe him, not us. This is not us. Muhammad, he's afraid that the Muslims will follow him, not us. Not us.
Yeah, of course.
So how Muhammad, how Muhammad make you now able to recognize that this is not Allah? He said, you should know that Allah is not one-eyed, right? So this guy, he have a problem. He looked like Allah exactly. He's short. He have curly hair. He's neither protruding. It's in the front. It's in the front of you. What is the only? How many eyes Allah have?
It doesn't matter.
No, it matters for me. I want to learn about Allah. I want to convert to Islam so I can get the 72 versions. What do you mean it doesn't matter? I want to see. I want to see how Allah he see me. Do Allah he see me if he turn his face, or he see me?
He sees all see.
Okay, so your prophet saying he is not one-eyed. How many eyes he have?
I don't know. Maybe 2, maybe 5,000. It doesn't matter.
Well,
but he doesn't have one, and
well,
we know.
If you have 5,000, that will make him a spider or a bees, you know. But you see, well, I'm not making fun. You know, your prophet says the only difference between the false Messiah and Allah is one eye. Okay, do Allah have a hand? Do Allah have a hand, my friend?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. How many hands do you have?
I don't know.
2 hands. And I can show you the hadith.
Where it say that?
Okay, here we go.
You could show fake hadith again?
You Muslims, you have a lot of fake stories, it look like, you know, because anything we show you say it's a fake story.
No, you like fake stories, because last time you lied.
Ah, I lied.
I remember you lied.
Ah, okay, I lie. Okay.
You lied about that. Listen. Last time, because I want to ask you a question after you finish.
Read with
because
me.
last time you lied about Zakir Naik.
Okay, you can ask me. You can tell me about the lies as much as you want. Here it says. It says, and both his hand, Allah, he have 2 hands, and both his hands are right hands. So not only Allah have 2 hands.
Where it say that?
It's in the hadith. In the hadith in front of me, it says there, and both his hands are right hands. So not only he have 2 hands, he have a birth defect. He is born with 2 hands in the right.
I don't see the. Oh wait, it's. I have delay maybe on my screen. Wait.
No problem.
Is it the hadith?
It is a hadith, yes.
Wait. Okay, I see it now. Okay, those who are just. Those who are just in their release and the deeds with it. And both his hands are okay. Okay, so what's your point?
You said to me, I said Allah have two hands. You
No,
said,
no, I didn't say it's not true. I said, where is the evidence? I didn't say it's not true.
okay.
Okay,
So now we are forming a man. Allah have two eyes. Allah have two hands. Allah have two feet. Allah have two arms. So this is a man. And now the prophet saying, I am afraid that you will think that the false Messiah who is a man, you will think that he is Allah. You know why Muhammad?
I explained to you. Listen. I explained to you. People will think that because, for example, you believe that Jesus is God because he did miracles. For one example, and a lot of people thought that about the prophets in the past. So that's why when the Antichrist come back, people like atheists and Jews and Christians and even Muslims.
No problem.
Listen.
I'm listening, my friend. But your prophet, he did not tell them you recognize him because he have bad miracle, or he said the only difference between them is one eye. You should know that your God is not one eye.
I didn't say that that's the only difference.
He said that. Okay. From all the description, isn't it enough to tell them that he is short, etc.? Why you are comparing him to Allah's eyes? If he is short, just tell him he's a man, and that's it. People will know that he is a false man anyway. He's a man. He's not God. You know, as long as he's coming as a man, why are you going to be confused, think he's God? Because if miracle, you Muslim, you believe that God is not a man anyway. And if the guy is saying, I am the Messiah, he is saying, I am. This is why you call him the Messiah, the Dajjal. You say, I am the Messiah. So the man is saying to you, you are the Messiah. And you are a Muslim who believe the Messiah is a man anyway. So why you think that he will be Allah?
Okay, so who is going to think that? Explain to me then.
The Muslims.
If you think I don't understand.
The Muslims will think that he is Allah.
Wait, let me read the hadith again because I don't think you understand. I have told you so much about the Dajjal Antichrist that I'm afraid that you may not understand. The Antichrist is short and will he add one eye and eyes, and neither protruding nor deep-seated. Okay, so who is he? Is he speaking to his companions in this hadith?
What do you think? He's speaking to the Hindus?
Well, I don't understand what you're. I just don't get your point because I already told you.
My friend, your prophet. Who listen to the teaching of your prophet? Who your prophet talking to? He's talking to his companion. Obviously, I don't believe in this madness. So this is made for you, not for me. So your prophet is worried that you will be confused. Do you see the word confused? Okay, if you are confused about him who? The false Messiah.
No, he's not only talking about. Listen. Hello.
I'm listening.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just let me finish, okay? Okay, listen. I already explained to you. It's also about Muslims, but it's also about other people. So if the Messiah, that's how how I see it. If the Antichrist come back and he will do miracles, because it's also in other hadith that he will do miracles and people will follow it and people will see him as God. So also it's talking about that Jews and Christians, etc. will follow him, but it's also said that Muslims who are weak in their faith will also follow him. So I just debunked you already with that because you said it's only about Muslims. So what you got to say to that? I told you it's in another hadith. I don't remember which one it is, but
to be honest with you, your answer remind me of a Prophet Muhammad. There's a guy, he is blind. He come to his house, and then he said to his wives, "Cover yourself, cover yourself." And then the women, they said to him, the wife of Muhammad, they said, they said to him, but he's blind, he cannot see us nor recognize us. He said, are you blind too? So I am saying the same to you. So now you are saying to me that this hadith is for everybody, not only for the Muslims. And
Yeah,
there's some
for everybody, because
okay,
all mankind.
okay, hold on, and then the only way to prove that this false Messiah is false is Allah don't have one eye. What does it have to do with Allah have one eye or two? I thought you Muslims.
You don't understand.
No, I understand. The answer is very simple. He don't have one eye. The only difference, how we can know that this is not Allah? You should know that your Lord is not one eye. I'm not saying your prophet saying that the only way to find out if he is Allah or not, ask him to take off his sunglasses and look at his eyes and tell him, look me at the eye. Look, look here. And if he have one eye, that means he is not Allah. He have two eyes and they are fine. This is Allah. That's what he's saying.
I explained to you, but okay, you know what? That's your interpretation. Okay, is there any? What is the interpretation for this from other people?
There's no. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I will make it simple for you. The Messiah, the false Messiah, he can cut a person into two pieces and make him alive again. How he can do that?
Well, by the power of God.
So the false Messiah worked for Allah.
What? What are you talking about?
You just say to me.
Are you talking about the Messiah?
I just say to you how the false Messiah can cut the pieces, a person, two pieces, and he put him together again. You said the power of God.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
How else?
So Allah, he gave him the power to do so, correct?
Well, yeah, of course. How else is he going to do it? See, God. We don't believe in three gods.
All right, hold on. So is the false Messiah a bad person, or he's a good person doing the plan of Allah?
I don't know if he's a bad person or a good person, but he's a deceiver.
So why if he is a deceiver, but he is just working for Allah, so the real deceiver is Allah, because Allah, he sent him.
No, he doesn't work. Okay,
let us go back to zero. Who is the one who gave the power to the false Messiah to make people come back to life, to command the rain, command the ground? Even he can ask the ground to bring gold out, and the gold and jewelries will come out. So who is the one who gave him this power? I want the answer.
Yes, Allah will give him the power.
Allah gave him the power.
So what's your point? How does it make Islam fall?
This bad person, he's not exist now. Allah one day will create him, and then he will give him the power, and he will send him on us, correct, to do bad, correct?
Okay, go on. I want to understand your point.
So Allah is doing his best to deceive us, correct? Allah will send us a trick.
No, that's not true.
What do you mean? No,
that's not true.
Okay, let's go back to zero.
That's not true.
Okay, let's go back to zero. Who is the one who gave the power? Who is the one who gave the power for this person? Like in Christianity, let me help you. In Christianity, God created Satan, but he created him as an angel. So the power he gave him, he did not give him the power to be a Satan. He gave him power to be an angel. In Islam, the story is different. Okay, hold on. Here we have a person. He right now doesn't exist. Later, Allah will create him. We do not know when. Maybe now.
Who does not exist?
Allah will create him.
Who does not exist?
Who is the one? Who is going to create Dajjal? Dajjal, who created him?
No. Dajjal, he already exists. What are you talking about?
He's already exists. Where?
No. It is in another hadith that he is on an island.
He's what?
He's somewhere already. He's locked up.
Oh, he's locked up. Okay.
I don't remember the hadith.
Okay.
I'm sure it's authentic.
Yeah, I remember the hadith. That was a genie, as I know. But I know anyway. So let us say I will go with you. So the Dajjal is already exist and he is locked up. Okay. Who is the one who created the Dajjal?
It's God.
Okay. And who is the one who gave him the power to make those miracles?
It's God.
Okay, and God will let this Dajjal come on us.
What are you doing? I don't know. Can't say God is bad because he gave him the power to do that. Your logic is flawed, bro. Honestly.
Okay, you know what? I will change my logic. I will switch my logic upside down. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I will switch my logic upside down. The Dajjal is locked up by who?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Like, you know,
It's not relevant.
you know he's in jail, but you don't know which jail and who is the one who arrested him?
No, he's not in jail. He's just on an island by himself.
Oh, an island. I wish, man, I wish that is me. He's fishing there, huh? Like an island, the coconut tree. So he's you remind me of an angel. His name is Phutros, which Allah, he broke his wings and he sent him an island which is isolated because he commits sin. You know the story about Phutros?
No, I don't know. Where is that? Sorry.
Yeah, maybe later we will talk about it. Leave Phutros alone, because now I feel sorry for him. Allah, he broke his wings and he put him in this island, and it's very hot there. There's a lot of coconut, by the way. It's fun, but there's no beautiful girls there. So, so when your prophet, he said those stories to you, and you said to me that he is locked up in an island, where your prophet getting those stories from?
What are you talking about? It's from God.
Allah told him that?
Everything. Listen. Because you are a deceiver, Allah. Listen, I will tell you something. Yeah. Everything that the Prophet did, he did not by his own wisdom. He did by God's wisdom.
He did what? What?
So all these.
What?
What?
Well, I don't understand what the Prophet said. I don't know. I said to you,
because you say,
where your prophet getting his stories from? You said from God. Where God he said that to him? Can you show me? The Quran in front of us doesn't say anything of this.
I don't know. I don't know if it's in the Quran or in Hadith, but somewhere it says that everything the Prophet did, he did not by his own wisdom.
Okay.
Everything he did, God.
Okay. I want to show you. You mentioned to me that the Dajjal is in an island, correct?
Yeah.
Is it true that the Dajjal was a pirate?
What?
He was a pirate of the Caribbean?
Are you trying to make a joke?
No, I am not. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It says here that there's a story that at Dajjal, he was sailing in a boat. He was sailing in a boat with 30 men. And they are from certain tribes.
What are you talking about? Listen, I will explain to you. Because you don't know where you're talking.
The hadith in the front, my friend, the hadith is in the front of me. Don't tell me what are you talking about. Dajjal was sailing.
Where it says that?
This is in Sunan Abi Dawud. And this is Sahih. So don't play the game of weak again.
But it's a long hadith. I don't see.
Yeah, it says,
it's a long hadith.
It says Sahih, hadith number 4326. 4326.
Okay, where it says that?
Okay. It says here we go.
Okay, read it for me then. I don't see it.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second, please.
Go on. Because it's a long hadith.
Yeah, it's a long hadith, you are right. I mean, everything Muhammad says is very long. The only short is his logic. So here it says, Alhamdulillah. His logic is short, they say Alhamdulillah. Wonderful. Okay. He says, then,
I didn't say that. I didn't say when.
Okay. What I was telling you about the Dajjal, listen, what I was telling you about the Dajjal, he told me that he said with 30 men of Lachem and Judam or Jadam, you know, and those are supposed to be people from like a tribes or etc. And then they were stormed and tossed for a month, and they drew near an island. When the sun was setting, they sat in a boat nearest of them, and they enter an island, where they met by a very hairy beast. Look at this story, how beautiful it is. Are you with me, my friend? There's a very hairy...
Where is this hairy beast? I don't see that.
It's in hadith in front of you. And remember, you are the one who told me about...
Yeah, you...
My friend, isn't it you who told me about...
Maybe I am behind.
Yeah, but you are the one who remind me, right? You said to me that he's an island, etc. This is the island story. So he was in a boat, and then the boat, there is a storm. And then the storm, they throw them in an island, and inside there is a woman, but she is very hairy, you know. And then they said, we to you. They said, we to you. What can you be? Like, you know, she's so scary, man. I replied, I am a jassasa. Do you know what a jassasa is?
I am the jassasa. So what does it mean?
You don't know what a jassasa?
Does it mean I'm the jet?
Huh?
Does it mean I'm the jet?
No, but the Dajjal, he discovered it. Now the Dajjal is in a boat. The Dajjal is in a boat, and then the storm took him to an island, all right? And then there in the island...
So I was right. I was right.
Okay, so is that a fiction story or real story?
Why should it be fiction? I told you before that he was an island. So if he went on a boat and they got an island, that fits in the story. So it's no contradiction.
It fit with the story. Yeah. Okay. Well, let us guys.
Maybe he left on the island.
Okay. So this is the Dajjal. He went to an island, and then in the island he said to them,
yeah,
"I am the Messiah." Right?
Okay.
Okay. So now you see, we confirm that the Messiah exists. He will not be created, as you said. You see, I said maybe he will create it, maybe he doesn't exist, right? But you said to me, he exists, and now I agree with you. He exists. Where is the Messiah now?
Yes, what are you talking about? You're talking to yourself. I already explained to you before.
Where? You did not give me anything. As you see, he's a free.
I got you busted.
He's a free.
Okay, so what is the problem with the story?
So your prophet is a liar, because if the Messiah is already exist in his time, and the Messiah is a free, this false Messiah, and he met with the Jassasa, but all of those are the signs of the Judgment Day. So Judgment Day must be happening in the time of Muhammad. So when I told you he's not created, he's not exist, I wanted you to tell me, no, he's exist. So later you cannot deny it, because Muslims, if we say to them he's exist now, they will say, no, he's not exist. If I say he's exist, they will say no. If I say he's not, they will say yes. And that's what I did.
I said he exists.
Yes, exactly. I said to you, listen, I said to you, he's not exist, he will be created later, maybe now, right? So I said maybe. And then right away you voluntarily, thank you very much, you said, no, he's exist and he's locked up in an island. Okay, so now the false Messiah is exist in the time of Muhammad. He will not come in the Judgment Day. Unless the Judgment Day was in the time of Muhammad. So Muhammad is a fraud. Because as you see, he came and he met with the Jassasa. Do you know who's a Jassasa?
I don't know. I already told you I don't know.
No,
I think...
Okay,
go.
In the Jassasa...
Let me explain.
Jassasa is a beast, exists in the Quran. If you go to chapter 27, verse number 82, you will see. So Al-Jassasa is someone will come in the Judgment Day. So how Muhammad he claimed that are you getting what you did now? You just made your prophet a joke, because you just said that you agreed that this
what are you talking about?
Okay, is that Jassasa will come in the Judgment Day or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what?
But as you see, at Jassasa, she met already with the false Messiah in the island.
Okay, show me where Jassasa is the beast from the Quran. Show me.
Here we go, chapter 27, verse number 82. And when the word of torment, which means the Judgment Day, fulfilled against them, we shall bring out from the earth. We shall bring out from the earth. So she should be down in the earth, not in the top of the earth. And which will speak to them, because of mankind believe not with certainty in our Quran. So Allah in the Judgment Day, he will order the beast, which is this woman with a lot of hair, you know. But my friend, take it easy. Are you okay? Are you okay?
No, I'm sick, but it doesn't matter.
Well, I hope you will be fine.
So where is that?
Okay, so this beast will come from the ground. When? In the Judgment Day, correct?
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Okay.
But it's in the it's the same.
So how in the Hadith says that Dajjal, he is already there, and the Jassasa is there, and they meet in an island?
Yeah, but where does it say that Jassasa? I already told you. Where does it say that Jassasa is the beast from the Quran? Where does it say that?
Yeah, here we go. Let us see. Let us go to the tafsir.
I know that in the Quran it says that.
Yeah, we go, no problem. We go to the tafsir, and because, you know, if I say to you, it's, you know, you will say to me, this is your opinion, etc., you know, so we don't want to do that. Okay, the chapter of the end, verse number 2.
Okay.
Sorry, verse number 82.
So what are you going to show me now?
Okay, I will show you. Here we go. This is the tafsir about the beast will come from the ground, and this is in the Judgment Day. All right. Here it says, this beast will emerge at the end of the time. Do you see it? This is Ibn Kathir.
No, but I don't speak Arabic.
I'm not showing you Arabic. I'm showing you English.
Yeah, it's not in the screen.
Okay, now you see it. Take your time.
Are you going to translate or? Because I cannot read Arabic. Are you going to translate?
My friend, I am not showing you Arabic.
So
I'm showing you English.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have delay, I told you.
All right. So a Jassasa, this beast, will come at the end of the time, not now, right?
Who say this? Who say this? Who say this?
The Quran. The Quran says, وَإِذَا وَقَعَ الْقَوْلُ
No, who's the
عَلَيْهِمْ.
commentator?
What?
Who is the commentator on this?
This is Ibn Kathir.
Okay.
Okay,
go on.
Okay. So this will be at the end of the time, where this beast, who is a female, she have a lot of hair, and you know, I mean, that's very good to have a lot of hair if you're a female.
Can you zoom out? Can you zoom out?
Huh?
I want to read the full. I want to read the full commentary. Can you zoom out? You are zoomed in. I can see.
Okay,
it.
no, I would do even better. I'm going to give you the link, and you open it from your side. Is that okay? Let me give you the link.
Okay.
I will give it to you in your Skype. Here we go. Let's see. This is the link. Open it in your side. This way you will not be waiting for me to scroll down and go up, and you will be able to read it right away.
So where do I read? Because there's a lot of text. Do I read everything?
From the beginning, it says the emergence of the beast of the earth. I'm starting from there. It says this beast which will emerge at the end of the time when mankind become corrupt. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the hadith, your prophet, he said that the false messiah he met with the Jassasa is a fraud, because she will emerge from down the ground.
No,
she is not at the top of the ground yet. She will emerge from under the ground, from the earth. And she is a beast who live under the ground. Huh?
I know. I told you. I know that. But I asked you, where does it say that? What is the name that you said to me in the hadith?
Jassasa.
The name you said from the hadith?
Jassasa.
Yeah. Where does it say? How do you know that means the beast? How do you know that?
Every Muslim, he knew that. We can show you tons. Huh? Here we go. Let's go.
No, I don't know that.
You don't know that, my friend, because you are.
It doesn't say that in the Quran.
No, because you are just a normal Abdul. You do not know. But this is the name which all Muslims they use, and your prophet he used. If I go right now to the hadith and then I search for the word Jassasa, I just type the word Jassasa, you will see tons of stories which you do not know about, obviously, because you are an average Abdul. All of them, they are saying Jassasa. Here we go.
Listen. I want to ask you also a question. Yes.
Yeah,
to be. I want to ask you something from.
Okay.
Your Bibles.
Okay. You do not even know your book. You want to talk us about why you want to jump and you run away from it. Come on.
No. Listen.
Here we go. You see.
Okay. I need to say.
This is all. It's a story about a Jassasa, and a Jassasa she have a special description, as you see. And let me show you the description of the Jassasa, because I like it, by the way. Like she have ears like elephant, you know. Let's see.
It says the Jassasa is a woman. You go up. Yeah. Oh, you are a liar, man.
I am a liar. Why am I a liar? Why?
You are a liar.
Why am I a liar? Why?
If you go up, it says that Jassasa is a woman, so you're a liar. I got you busted again.
Okay, guys, you can be busted. So a Jassasa is a woman, correct? So you see, you agreed that a Jassasa is a woman. But when I told you a Jassasa is a woman, you said no. I am the one who told you that.
No, you didn't say that.
No, I am the one who told you she's a woman.
No, because
I said she is a woman. She is a woman and she is very hairy. I said that. Everybody heard me. It's recorded. People, they can play the tape. And you said no. Who said that? You know?
Okay, go back.
So now look what happened. You just agreed that the Jassasa is a woman, but look at this description of her. How a woman she have this description. Let us see together. Here we go. I want you to read with me, and you have the page in front of you, and you agreed that a Jassasa, she is a woman, so we will not have a problem. Read with me. It will strike the nose of this believer.
It's in the hadith.
Hold on. Yeah, in the hadith. All of this is a hadith. All of this is coming from your prophet, your phony prophet. Look at this. He says, okay, it's also reported. It's also reported by Ibn Majah and Ibn Jurayj, reported and etc. Describe the beast. He said, its head like the head of a bull. Have you ever heard of a woman? Her head is of a bull. But your prophet, he says she's a woman, according to you, correct? Now, and its eyes, I like the eyes. Her head is a head of a bull. Her eyes is the eyes of a pig. Her ears are the ears of elephant, and her horns is like the horn of a stag, and her neck like the neck of a ostrich, and its chest like the chest of a lion, and its collar like the collar of a tiger, and her its haunches like the haunches of a cat, and its tail like the tail of a ram, and its legs like the legs of a camel. All of this,
you think it's a zoo?
all of this, and you said she is a woman. So your prophet is an idiot. How she is a woman, and
No, this is not a woman.
hold on. You are the one who said to me she is a woman a second ago.
Listen, how can this be a woman? This is an animal.
You are the one who told me she's a woman, and you told me I got you. You forgot what you did. You said she's a woman. I got you busted. You said that.
No, this is not. How is this a woman? How?
You tell me. You are the one who said to me it's a woman, and I agreed.
No, listen.
Now listen. Okay, hold on. Do you see the story here in front of us? Do you think your prophet is telling a real story, or he's a crazy man? Be honest. Do you think really there's a woman? She have a horn.
No.
She have head of a bull. Eyes of. Okay, I'm showing you in the screen. I'm showing you in the screen. How you call me a liar?
Listen.
And I gave you the link, Ibn Kathir. I gave you the link. You are reading it with me. And this is your scholar Ibn Kathir. And those are your companions reporting what your prophet said. And then I am the liar. And you said yourself, I got you busted. She's a woman. Everybody heard you. So I am the one who got busted by you supposedly, and now we discovered that this woman, according to your prophet, she have a head of a bull, she have eyes like eyes of a pig, she have ears like ears of an elephant.
No, listen, you don't. This is interpretation.
What interpretation? He described. No, read. It says he described the beast, and he said, "Describe the beast," not interpretation. As Zubayr described the beast and said, "What?"
What you show me now is interpretation from a verse.
Exactly.
What are you talking
so
about?
why the interpretation saying this? If it is not, it is what it is. Why the scholar? Why your scholars and your prophet companion and your prophet?
You're talking right now. You want to hold your breath. You're lying. You're a liar, bro. You're a liar.
Okay, let me ask you. Is it true that this Sasa is going to have the ring? Is going to have the ring of Solomon and the stick of Moses, and will make all the Muslims white and all non-Muslim black? Is it going to make all Muslims white and all non-Muslim black? Is it true?
What do you see in the end?
Is it this beast, her duty, Allah, he sent her for a job to do. She will hit you with in your nose with the ring of Solomon or with the stick of Moses. And if she hit you, either if you are a believer, Allah will, the Jassasa, she will make you white. All Muslims, Jassasa will make them white. All non-Muslims will make them African, because Islam is a racist cult. Do you agree with that or not?
Oh my God, bro. You are a liar.
Okay.
That doesn't say that.
Okay, read with me. I am a liar. Okay, get me busted. You have the website. Read with me. It says here. Here we go. Let us read. And it will bring with her.
Because you.
It will bring with her the staff of Moses and the ring of Suleiman. There will be no believer without making a white spot in his face, which will spread until all his face shining white. Do you see it? As a result. And there will be no disbeliever left without making a black spot in his face, which will spread until the face is a black as a result. And you keep saying to me, you're a liar. He will go in front of you. What kind of God he says such a thing? So you Muslims are racist. You claim that all bad people, Allah will make them black, and all good people, Allah will make them white. So all the people will go to heaven.
This is not.
This is what?
Listen. No, this is not about skin color. This is because
it's about
white
what? Explain. Okay, I'm listening now. It's not, guys. It's not about skin color. Explain to us. It says that if you are not a Muslim, it's going to hit you, and a black spot will be in your skin first, and then it's going to extend until it became all of you. We became black. Explain that to me. Go ahead.
Listen, I told you already. This white and black in this context is not about skin color.
No problem. Tell me about this. What?
Because we also.
Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead.
What?
I'm listening. Explain to me. I'm listening.
Let me finish. You know what Nur means, right?
Nur. I know what Nur. What is Nur?
Yeah, Nur. That's like the light. If you're a good believer.
Yeah, I have a flashlight. Okay, what about it?
Yes, that's what we mean. That's what we mean with in this context, because it says shining white. It doesn't say white. You're a liar again.
Not only white, you are shiny, so you're extreme white. You will be extreme white, right?
Clever.
What?
No, it doesn't say that. Well, it's just shining.
Okay, what about the black?
Like a diamond.
Okay, what about the black? What about the black? You see, now you want to hide behind the shiny. Okay, let us see. It says here that it's going to make a black spot in his face, which will spread until his face is black. As a result, there's no shiny here. Can you hide behind shiny now? In the first one, you hide behind shiny.
Black is darkness.
Huh? There's no shiny here. Here we go. Shiny, there's no shiny. The goat ate the shiny.
No.
What?
Listen.
Is it going to make his face black? Does it say shiny black, or it says black? So the Muslim not only will be white, will be shiny white, which means extremely white, but the black will be very black. So your God is a racist, claiming that everyone who is bad, Allah will make him black, and everyone who is good, believe in him, Allah will make him white. Proof in front of you.
I told you.
And by the way, I don't know. Your name is Ayub, right? Ayub, listen. I am not against this, by the way. I wish Allah will make me black, because finally I will get a girlfriend. It's my dream. I will become a black. Second day, a girlfriend will like me. Right now, nobody like me. Women, they hate me. So now I have, I have no problem if Allah make me black. Being a black is not an insult to me. I would love to be black. I would love to be Asian. I would love to be Filipino. I would love to be Indonesian. I would love to be African. I don't care. A human is a human. We are equal. Nobody is better than anyone. You are bad when you are do bad, and you are ugly when you are doing ugly. So your God is a very filthy God. And those are all fictional stories, from your fiction prophet to your fiction religion.
How? Listen. Even if you are black, you don't get a girlfriend. How you get a girlfriend? You're in your basement all day, every day. That's my first thing.
Exactly.
My second thing.
Exactly. See how I'm going to get a girlfriend and sitting in front of my computer. See, so because I love God, I don't care about girlfriend. I was joking with you, you idiot. It is you who worship Allah for the sake of your penis. You do jihad. You do jihad to get what versions. You do jihad to get version. You get jihad to be white. You do jihad so Allah will give you. Is it true that your prophet says you will have 70 years orgasm? What kind of religion teach you that if you have sex in heaven? Huh?
Listen. I'm going to explain to you.
Explain to me what? Here we go. I'm listening. Okay, why Allah will make the person who don't believe? Okay, I'm listening. Why Allah will make the person who don't believe in him a pure black? Go ahead.
No, listen. I will explain to you both. See, shining white is what I said before about the nur. That's if you shine.
Really?
That's nothing to do with skin color.
Muslim, what nur? You will be light? You will be made of light? No. When he says shiny, shiny white, it means shiny snow. This is what snow is. It's reflecting but it's so white. Okay, listen.
It doesn't say that.
Okay. When your God, he promised you those little boys in heaven, are they black or white?
They are gray.
They are gray.
Let me finish now.
They are gray.
Listen. Let me.
You are making.
What is the problem with you? Or
you are making fun of Allah now. Okay, that's one. Here we go. It says here they are white.
Oh.
They are white, very white, hiding pearls.
Answer your question because you don't let me.
My friend, chapter 37. Chapter 37. They are white pearls, extreme white pearls. Read it. So this is your Quran, and this is your Islamic translation, funny translation. So they are extremely white, like pearls, like white eggs.
Yeah, so what? Birds have no skin color. What are you talking about?
What do you mean they have no skin color? The women, they have no skin color. No, the women, they have a skin color in the heaven. Your prophet, he says, they will be so white to the point they are transparent. Because when a person is extremely white, you can see the blood under his skin. You can see the vein under his skin. So your prophet, because he's your prophet, because your prophet, because he's obsessed. He's obsessed with white color. So what he do? He promised you that.
No, you're obsessed with black color.
Okay, let us see. I saw what's wrong with the black color. I know black people are beautiful people. I love them. All my neighbors, most of my neighbors are black. They are wonderful. I love them all. I have a woman. She is like 8 years old. I go check on her almost every day. Every day, I go and check on her to see if she needs anything. So listen. No. Listen. Is it true? Is it true that your prophet, he promised you women, they are so white to the point you can see through the marrow of their bones?
I don't know.
I know.
Why are you asking me this?
You don't know? I know, because we are talking about this topic. Here we go. You're a prophet, he said, that I swear by Allah that each one of you will have, etc., reward. And then he said, they are so beautiful, pure, transparent. The marrow of their bones, of their legs will be seen through. And the bones and the flesh.
Okay, so what?
Why they are transparent? Why they are not? Why they are not normal black women? Why there's no black women promised for Muslim men in heaven? Why all of them they have to be white?
Transparent is not white. Transparent is not white.
No,
transparent is not white.
No, transparent is they are so white to the point you can see through.
What? What are you talking about?
Okay, I want you.
Transparent is not white.
Okay, listen. Is that a beautiful image? The woman he is promising you now, to have a transparent woman, you can see the bones.
Yeah, of course, it's beautiful.
Of course. Okay, let us see how it looks like. Okay, this is very beautiful. Here we go. So this is one of Mr. Ayyub's wives, and she is very beautiful. Here we go. You see how beautiful she is. So you are saying to me that your God, he will promise you, a bunch of bones, and according to you, this is very sexy. This is very sexy and this is very beautiful.
Oh. Yeah?
Okay. Well, I don't know what to say to you, my
friend.
What? Yeah, this is very beautiful.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Do you see anything wrong?
Yeah, I like it.
This is so
There's
beautiful.
Something different there.
Look at those possessions, brother. Unbelievable.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. So the point is that obviously all the stories your prophet he said is a cartoon.
Maybe you need to stop. I'm fasting.
And Jassasa, a woman, she have a lot of hair, she have a big eyes, she have a horn, she have elephant ears, she have a chest of a cat, she have a tail of a tiger. Like what the heck is this? So and this is not metaphorical, by the way.
Flexible.
I can take it if it's a metaphorical, if it is about metaphorical. But your prophet is a thief. He took a story from the book of Revelation about a beast. So you're a prophet. You Muslims are very funny. You steal stories from other books and then you add your own spices to it. So listen. So are you convinced? Be honest with me, that the story about the false Messiah taking a boat and going in a ship is a true story?
I explained to you. What's wrong with you?
No, you did not. Is it a true story? I want you to tell me. When this guy, he took a boat and he met the beast in the island. This is a true story?
Yeah, it's true. Maybe.
It is true. What is the proof of this story?
Listen, you didn't even show me if it's authentic hadith. You didn't even show me.
So what if it's not authentic now? So it's not authentic. But tomorrow is going to be authentic. Just wait until tomorrow.
Okay, so then it's not true.
So it's not authentic?
Simple.
Okay, here we go. It's authentic then. I just changed
you
it.
Said that.
No,
you said that.
I said to you it's not authentic.
No,
tomorrow I will make it authentic. Tomorrow came so fast. Here we go. It became authentic. It says Sahih al-Albani. And this is that. No. Authentic, not authentic. It's authentic. Read it. It says Sunan Abi Dawud 4326 authentic. Everybody can read it. It says Sahih.
Yes, sir. You showed me like You already showed me like 5 hadiths.
All
You
of
only
them.
showed me
I
one
showed you
that
this one. No, this one. I'm asking you about the one. I just asked you about the one in the. I just asked you about the one in the boat. This is the one in the boat. I told you he's a pirate.
Yeah, so what?
Okay, and he met a jassasa, and you said I don't know if it's is it authentic. So it is authentic. So it's a true story that a Dajjal is a free and is going around. So what is he? If he is a free, if he is exist, this is the question, and then you can explain. If he is exist in the time of Muhammad,
Okay.
and Muhammad he said that this is happening in his time. Okay, where is this guy now? Where is this beast to? Go ahead.
What happened in this time? What do you mean? You mean this story?
No, as long he is a free, the guy is a pirate, he have a boat, he go from island to island, as you see, he met with a jassasa, perfect team, she is a beast, he is a false messiah, both of them, they are very powerful, she have the ring of Solomon, and she have the stick of Musa, she got all the magic of the Lord of the Ring. So now, by having this happen, what happened to those two? Why they are not here? Why we don't see them? Do you think they have connection with the Trump?
Which two? Which two?
The jassasa and the beast, the jassasa and the Antichrist, the false messiah. Do you think like Trump he hide them, or do you think Obama is involved in this, or maybe Sarkozy, or Yasser Arafat, or what do you think is happening, brother? Maybe Hamas they got him locked.
Listen.
What is this?
Maybe listen.
What?
I will explain.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, listen. Okay, finally. Because you talk a lot of stupid things. You know the Gog and Magog, right?
Yeah, I know Gog and Magog. They actually we are friends. We go to the park together.
Listen, I'm not going to switch subject. I'm giving you example. You know, Gog and Magog, they are hiding, right?
They are hiding where?
Well, CP, let's just continue. You know what I'm talking about.
We are continuing. No, you have to tell me. You said they are hiding. I'm asking you where they are hiding.
I don't know where. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
But just agree with me so I can go on, yes?
So like, but okay, they are hiding where? Are they hiding underground?
Oh my God.
Are they hiding underground in the top of the ground? Are they under the ground or in the top of the ground?
No, I think they are on the ground, I think.
In the ground? In?
Yeah.
Well, the Quran says that he built the dam between two mountains. Have you ever heard mountains under the ground? So this is Alexander the Great.
Listen. Okay, that's true.
Okay, so you agree. That's wonderful. You agree. So now it's above the ground. Okay, how come we cannot find them? So Alexander the Great, he built a dam. I'm letting you finish. I mean, see, I like you, my friend. Actually, I'm going to make you. I will make you an admin in my chat room when we are not live. From now on, when we are not live, you're an admin. I promise you. Now, listen. So the dam is built between two mountains, and now they are behind the mountain. Why we cannot find them? Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, I don't know why we can't find them. Because it's a sign. It's not yet happened, so it's a sign for in the last hour.
How come?
So it's not.
But how? Okay, but how come Zulqarnain he found them? Is Zulqarnain is a man, a human like us, or is not? Zulqarnain, he is the one who's talking. You know, Zulqarnain. The guy with the two horns.
But he's also but he's not normal. He's also in the Quran. If I don't.
Yeah, he's in the Quran. We are showing you the verse. This is the guy who he found where the sun set. He found it set in murky water, which is true. Scientifically
I know you're going to say that.
No. We will not go there now. So he came to those people. He told them those people are attacking us, and they are like not a human. And now you need to build. You need to build for us a dam. So he built a dam. Okay. So the dam is in the top of the ground. How come we cannot find them? Especially your prophet, he says 1,000 from you. Your prophet, he says their number is 1,000 from them, 1 from us, which means if we are 7 billions, they have to be 7 trillions. So how come we cannot find them?
Maybe they are very small. How you know?
So why they are afraid of them if they are so small?
Maybe. Who's afraid?
Those people, they ask Zulqarnain, the guy with the two horns, please protect us, build the dam between us and them. They are doing mischievement. And your prophet claimed that all of them, they are scary. They will swarm the earth. And not only that, they will attack the earth, and they will attack even the city. They will come to the city of Medina and Mecca, and then they will use their arrow. Correct?
But what you're saying, listen, let me just, I got a headache because I don't want to scream over you, shout over you. Listen, let me explain to you something. What you're saying about why we can't find it. Also, remember, we switch now to a subject because you didn't let me finish, but I will go. The reason why we can't, it doesn't, listen.
You are the one who mentioned to me. You are the one who mentioned to me Gog and Magog.
I was giving you an example.
You are the one who mentioned Gog.
Example.
Yeah, example. The example is horrible. So you switch. You turn off the light and you say why it's dark. You turn off the light and you say why it's dark. What's wrong with you? Come on, Abdul. So now those Gog and Magog, they are hiding. Listen. But you're a prophet. Listen, you're a prophet in his time. He says you're a prophet. You're a prophet. He said in his time. The wall, the barrier of Gog and Magog has been opened so much. He is so terrified in his time. Actually, so Gog and Magog. How Muhammad was able to know that the whole of Gog and Magog is open?
Because he heard it from Allah.
Okay, are they out or not yet?
Okay, listen. Because I remember also a hadith that says. That they are on the ground also. So maybe this is just for a specific time.
Yeah, I agree with you. The Quran says, my friend, the Quran says Allah, He created 7 earth, right?
Yeah, so what?
Okay, so every earth have a level of
no problem with that.
Every earth have a level. Every earth have a level of a creatures, correct?
I don't know about that. Maybe.
What do you mean?
I know that it's a 7 earth, but I don't know. I remember a hadith that says that they are digging up until they are on earth.
Okay.
Where we are right now.
All right.
And,
so
and every time they try to dig up.
All right.
Listen. Every time they try to dig up, they will say we are close, and then because they didn't say. Inshallah, we will get there. Every time they will not get there. You know the hadith, right?
I know for sure. I know the hadith absolutely.
You know
so you are saying to me now. So you are saying to me, if you say inshallah, you can accomplish your mission, correct?
No, this is about. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying in this specific moment.
What moment?
In the Quran, I think, because the problem with you is you take things out of context. Because if there is something in the Quran that says about fighting, for example, it says something about, I saw something about you. You said, in the Quran says you can crucify someone's hands, but it doesn't say that. It says that about a specific time when Moses was alive, but it was about the story. But you can't read like that because you are deceiver, like Dajjal.
Oh, okay. What if I show you now? It says you can crucify people.
That's how you read.
What if I show you now that you can crucify them?
No, but it was about a specific.
No,
it was about a specific time when Moses was alive.
No. Here we go. Chapter 5, verse number 33. I got you busted. Here we go. Read it.
You read out of context.
I'm not reading. Here we go. We can open Ibn Kathir. And this is the Quran in front of you.
I'm not talking about Ibn Kathir.
I'm talking about the Quran too. And why Ibn Kathir will agree with me, not agree with you? So if this was for mischief, did your prophet crucify people?
No.
Okay. Let us see.
He never killed people. So
okay. Let us see if this is true or not. Here we go.
You are actually you have made these people, these brainwashed people in your
Abdul. Okay, read with me.
Listen,
read with me. Read with me. He put nails in their eyes. He cut their hands and he cut their feet. Here we go. This is what they do in the crucifixion. This is why ISIS they do it. Read it.
No, but you didn't read the whole chapter.
Here we go. I'm read the whole chapter. He did put nails in their eyes. He put nails in their eyes. He blinded them. And this is exactly what the Quran is saying, that those who do mischief in the earth, you cut their hands, you cut their feet, you cut their etc. And you crucify them. And Muhammad added, and people, they are back. They beg for water. They are dying on the cross. Look at this. He gagged their eyes. This is your prophet. This is the mercy of the prophet. The Muslims, they say to us, the prophet was merciful. He put people in the cross. He cut their hands. The Roman is way more nicer. At least those people, they put you in the cross. They don't do this. Muhammad, he cut their hands. He cut their feet. And then he put nails. He put it in fire and he put it in their eyes.
How you say that Romans crucified your God, man God? So how you say they are nicer?
So okay, I'm saying they are nicer because simply the crucifixion is way nicer than this. This is way more.
They killed your God.
No, hold on. You see the Roman.
You think killing your God is
don't be a fool. I'm saying nicer as a way of killing, which means the way of killing is ugly anyway. But your prophet is way more ugly than even the Roman killing. So you're a prophet. Your prophet enjoy torturing, and you lie to me saying that the prophet and Islam don't teach crucifixion. Your prophet and your God, he is learning from the Roman. This is the punishment of the Roman. This is the pagan practice. Why Muhammad is using the pagan practice as punishment?
Okay, so you're not going to answer me?
I did answer you. You said to me, I lied about the crucifixion. I said, no, the Quran confirmed the crucifixion. And I said to you, we can go right now and read the interpretation. Okay, okay, let us go. Let us go and read the interpretation. No, I'm not really out of context, potato. Let me go to the interpretation. Can we? I can go right now to the interpretation. Everybody either will laugh at me or at you. Chapter 5, verse number 33. This is for the Jews or this is for the Muslims? We will see in a second. Here we go. We go to the tafsir.
Don't jump.
No, we don't not jumping. No. When you say something to me, I have to get you, but I know ZB. I have to get you busted. Chapter 5, verse number 33. Chapter 5, verse number 30. Why you don't want to read it? You said you want to get me. You said you want to get me busted. You said this is for the Jews, not for the Muslims. Did you just what you said?
CP, don't shout.
Read with me. Here we go. It says,
okay.
The following verse was revealed by when they came to the Medina and etc. And then as somebody suffered from illness, he told them to go and drink the camel urine and milk. So the prophet here, who care if you meet me or not? Get hang up. Go. Who care? Potato. So when you say I'm lying, you are the liar. Go and drink the camel urine, Dr. Muhammad, camel urine prescription. You see it in front of you. And then they say that story says that they gave their animals to Muhammad, and then they want to get their animals back. The Muslims, they say no, they are stealing. Doesn't matter what the story is. So they came to the shepherd, they killed the shepherd, and they ran away. And then Muhammad, he sent his army after them. And he brought them and he crucified them. And this is what the verse is about. So when you are saying this is for the Jews and you are supposed to mean I'm lying, that is your stupidity. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. You can see Ibn Abbas, you can see Ibn Kathir, you can see whatever you want. You are just a stupid kid who try his best to defend his prophet, but at least you are more brave than those who have a beard. You see, because those are kids and nobody count what they say, they can call me. But the one who have a career, he will never do that because that will end his career. Are you going to mute me now?
Okay.
Okay. So is it about the Muslims or about the Jews? You're right. You say this is about the Jews. Is it about the Jews or about the Muslims?
Okay, Sipi, let me just say one thing, yes?
Is it about the Jews? No, you have, because you accuse me of lying. You have to apologize before you continue. Here we go. I have it in front of you on the screen. This was a verse was given to the Jews or given to the Muslims to crucify people?
I don't see it yet.
I just gave you, it's chapter 5, verse number 33, and you can read the interpretation. Open any one of them. I have now Ibn Abbas in front of me. I can open Ibn Kathir. I just opened already Jalalain. All of them, they say this is about crucifixion for those who do mischief and revealed to the message of Allah. Revealed to the message of Allah in the city of Medina.
I don't. It's not on my screen. It's not on my screen.
I will give you even the link. I will give you. I will give you. I will give you. I will give you the link. I will give you the link. Here we go. Should I give you the link?
Wallahi.
Wallahi.
Please, let me just say one thing.
Wallahi, what wallahi?
One thing, okay?
What wallahi mean?
Okay, please.
What wallahi mean?
Because you woke up my parents.
No.
Because you was shouting. Please just don't shout, okay? Because I also can shout now.
Use a headphone.
It's late in the...
Don't you have a headphone?
I don't have a headphone. You have money for me because you have a lot of money because of Patreon.
Ah, you have a lot of money. Okay, my friend, let us ask. Is it okay to ask people to go to give money and go to heaven? Like the scam Muhammad? I don't ask people to, hey guys, since I come here, did I say to anyone go and make donation? Anyone heard me saying, hey guys, go and make donation? I don't. I go live on air. I finish my broadcast, I say nothing. If people they go, no. You see, hold on. You open a topic. It's very important because the one who asks people to go and give money so they can go to heaven is your prophet. I don't promise people heaven, and I don't talk about it. I go live. My service is for free. I give my books for free. So if somebody will help me because I am helping them, no. Hold on. You said now you know. A second ago you did not know. You said you are doing it because you have money. Listen, what kind of God? He asked.
You don't get money.
What kind?
You don't get money.
I don't ask for money. I don't ask them for money. I don't beg them for money. It's your prophet who claimed. It's your prophet he claimed that my teaching is for free. Your prophet is teaching is not for free. Is the teaching
is for free?
Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go, guys. The teaching of the prophet is for free. You want to challenge me?
It is for free.
Do you want to challenge me?
I can go to a mosque and get the Quran for free.
Because he's dead now. When he was there, you don't get it for free. So I'm asking you now.
I do.
I'm asking you, in the time of Muhammad, was it for free or you have to pay him?
Why are you talking about the time? I'm talking about...
you are saying Muslims today are better than Muhammad. So now it's for free in the time of Muhammad, is not?
I didn't say that.
Okay, I'm asking you, in the time of Muhammad, was it for free?
You said.
I'm saying in the time of Muhammad. I lost my voice really. My voice is getting tired. Okay. So
go.
Is it for free when your prophet, if you want to meet your prophet in a private consultation, let us say you came to the prophet and you said to him, I want to talk to you. Is it for free?
It's his teachings are for free. Yes.
I just asked you the question. Let me repeat the question. If I come to Muhammad,
you ask me if it's for free.
Yes, I come to Muhammad. I want a private consultation. Is it for free or I have to pay?
Private consultation? You're talking about appointment or something?
No, I come to his house. I come to his house. It means I'm not speaking to everybody. I came to his house. I say, Prophet, can I talk to you? Is it for free to talk to him?
It depends. You mean on Islam?
In the time of Muhammad, if a guy he come to Muhammad to talk to him, is it for free?
It depends. Depends on what you want to talk.
Depends.
Because he was a businessman.
What?
He was a businessman.
To talk to him about Islam, to talk about Islam. So agree, Muhammad is a businessman. Islam is a business. What is his business now? He's working full time as a prophet. What business? So a man will talk to him. I want to come and ask him a question about Islam. Should I pay to ask him the question, or he would ask me for free?
No, it's not forced to pay. But if you want to give a donation, it's no problem.
Okay, read with me. Oh, who you believe? Read with me about your prophet scam. Oh, who you believe? When you cancel the messenger in private, spend something in charity before your private consultation. Let us compare between me and your prophet. Did I say to you, go and make donation to talk to me? No. Did I say to any of those people, go and make donation in order to hear me? No. Did I say you will not be able to...
Where is this for? Where is this first? I don't see it.
Chapter 58, verse number...
Something in charity before you...
Chapter 58, verse number 12.
Wait, I see it. Wait, calm down.
Yeah, Muhammad doing business. You want to talk to the Prophet, you have to pay him.
Yeah, but this is, yeah, but come on, CP. It says clearly charity.
For sure, it's charity. For sure, it's a charity, my friend. It's a charity. You are giving Muhammad, everything is there. Giving Muhammad a charity because Allah will reward you, brother. But it's going it's going to go to who? You see, okay, listen. Why I cannot? What if I am not even a Muslim? How I can talk to him? You will not be able unless you pay something. You have to do something. Okay.
Why you want to talk to him?
Jesus. I want to ask him because Muhammad, he came to the non-Muslims so he can convert them to Islam. When he came, there's nobody who believe in him. So how come now he will not talk to you? Because now he became famous. He's on YouTube now. He have a big channel. He called himself his channel Mimi Boo Boo Shake. You know. And now you cannot talk to me unless you you want to watch my video. You have to pay subscription. This is false. This is a fraud.
No, but
okay. This is not an act. This is not an act of a prophet. My videos are totally for free, and not only for free. Not only for free. I'm showing you the verse in the front of you. I'm lying?
No, but first of all, listen.
Okay, hold on. If you with the prophet, if you are with the prophet now, if you are with the prophet and you are attacking Jerusalem with Hamas, and now you attack a house of a Jew, is it true that the prophet will get the big TV?
He will do what?
He will get the biggest TV in the house?
No, of course he's not. You're acting like he's Pablo Escobar or something, that he has people that he robs houses and all that stuff. Well, what are you talking about?
Well, this is what the Quran is saying. The best of the
It doesn't say that.
Okay.
Charity.
What charity? Hold on. The best.
You know what charity is?
If Muhammad he attack, is it true that the best of the booty is going to him?
So what? He is the leader.
Okay, take care.
So
I got the answer. So what? He is the leader. So what? He is the leader. He's the leader of the gang. The leader he should be is, if he is serving Allah, it should not be about money. Why I want to get the big TV to my house? They are the one who's dying for me to go and fight. He just at home. Why he get the best of the booty? Brother, the furniture, the expensive furniture to the Prophet, okay? The flip-flap is for you. Isn't it obvious that he is a scam? All right. Anyway, guys, I can't stay longer, really. I hope you have a good time. Did we have a good time? Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, what I do here, what I do is absolutely for free. I beg people to download my videos, to share them, to put them in their channels. If people make a donation, that's because they are helping, because I'm doing my best to help too. I can say all the books I'm giving for free, I'm not going to say it for free and forget about donation, and then I will make a lot of money from it. I have my book translated to many languages. If each one of them, each language of those languages gave me $1,000 a month, that's it, I will live fine. Yet I gave them for free. So don't tell me about donation. And we go live, and we finish live. Like long time ago, we tried to open a TV station because it was very expensive, and we could not make it. We asked people to help, nobody helped, so we canceled. But now we do not need it. We have the internet, is better. Before, there's no live YouTube, there's no etc. You have to do it yourself. So when a Muslim try to frame you, and they are the one who believe in God, if you give him money, he give you paradise. I say to you, whoever say to you, if you donate, you go to paradise, he is a thief, he is a scam. Because in Christianity, you cannot bribe God. God, he count your work, but first he count your intention, your faith. What about? If you give because you want to help, not because you want to go to heaven, then that will count. But if you are trying to buy God, that work only in Islam. This is why the God of Islam, he says, who want to give Allah a mortgage? and Allah will double it for him. That does not work in Christianity. That does not work with Jesus. And God who beg for money cannot be God. Did Jesus beg for money? The Messiah, he can raise people from death. Did he take wages? You're a prophet, you agreed that he will not talk to you in a private unless you pay him. My Lord, he raised the people from death for free. He made the blind see for free. He made the person who cannot walk, walk for free. And all the disciples, they do the same. And this is why the Bible says, for free you took, for free you give. Isn't it amazing? For free you took,